One of the biggest issues that I face in kindergarten is my students' lack of school readiness. And when you think of school readiness, you might think ABCs, letter identification, letter sound identification, numbers, but really that's not it. My students are coming to kindergarten lacking the social emotional skills that they need um, to cooperate with others, to handle tough choices that they can't make, or when things don't always go their way. Lots of times I have students throw complete fits in my classroom. And so that struggle is real, and that's my rally cry and my whole driving force behind my Edmodo for school readiness. My hope is that by providing this in-class flip, my kinders can see some real life examples of my expectations in my classroom. And viewing my hope too is to put this via my classroom website so they can view this at home with their parents. And I actually have a parent resource under school readiness. If you click on it, I have a folder, and it's a parent resource folder that parents can click on. And there is some great information for them about things that I use in my classroom and routines and rituals that I do, such as I'm a conscious discipline classroom. We do I love you rituals. And just these are 8 apps that students can use to support social emotional growth. So I made a parent resource because I know that the school-home connection is so important. And I'm privileged in kindergarten to have a lot more parent buy-in because most of the time this is either a first child or, of course, it's that child's first time coming to school. So parents, I have found, are very engaged and want to be a part of the school environment. And that's why Seesaw has been so beneficial to me. So I'm hoping that Edmodo will take over that with the in-class flip. And eventually my goal is to be, do the whole flip where students could view these things at home. And this would be a front end flip where they would be viewing these before they actually even get into kindergarten. So at Kindergarten Roundup, I would introduce them to this resource, and these students could be watching these and watching me teach and the routines that I use in my classroom before they even step foot into my room, which that's my whole idea. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there, but this is the start. So you're seeing the start of my goal and my hope. So if you go back to posts, I have posted some different things that they can watch. This Wonder Grove is free. It's via YouTube, and it's all social emotional readiness and handling problems and working through struggles that students have, and it's great. I've used it in the past. My students loved it. I have a kindergarten readiness social emotional skills video here that they can watch. Also, my hope with this too is that I can video for not for this fall, but for next year, that I can video my kids, my current students, my upcoming students, engaging in some of these tasks. Of course, following their rights, making sure that I'm able to use them in videos, but having them set examples for my future students. That's another goal of mine. Again, this is going to take me a while, but I think I'm on the right track here. So if you click on folders, I had parent resources. I had lining up. So there's a lining up folder that looks at ways that we line up and all the safe ways to line up, because that's so important in kindergarten, how we stand in line and how we transition from task to task. Another very important part of kindergarten is carpet expectations. So I created a folder here where they can view these. And if we go back real quick, these are actually assignments that I had submitted aside from folders that I wanted my students to definitely view before a certain date. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. They'll be doing an in-house flip. They'll watch these videos when they come in the morning. I have limited iPads in my room, so I've partnered. I will have set partners, and the students will watch these. I have splitters for headphones, and they will watch these videos together. And then we will have a breakout time where I sit and we talk and discuss and practice and model the skills that they talked about or learned about in that lesson for the week. So that is my hope with my Edmodo and my school readiness and answering my rally cry.